So it's a very serious national security situation where you have a police force as dysfunctional as this one is. It is evident. It's not me saying so. Criminal investigations against senior persons, they said so. Then we refer to the drug fine, where they are completely excluded. It is a very, very serious situation.
Quickly, Mr. Slow, this cocaine find at Matthews Ridge is a couple of miles from the Venezuelan border. We have issues with Venezuela over Esequibo. These operations are happening on that border in our territory. Guyana is not known to be a producer of cocaine, so it has to come from somewhere outside of Guyana. The fact that these aircrafts and these personnel handling this drug trafficking arrangement can access our country at will, at leisure, and enter and exit safely, presents, in my view, a frightening territorial integrity risk factor, a national sovereignty factor. Comment quickly on that for us, please, before we wrap up, Mr. Slow.
Well, certainly. We've always had porous borders, but this operation we're talking about here, and when you hear the distance from the strip, and it's an area where you have people, it shows that the intelligence is a breakdown in the intelligence system. Because I don't think that an airplane, it's not have to be given the amount of cocaine, 4,400 kilograms. There have to have been several flights, because I understand, given the configuration, given the length of the strip, it can't be no big plane coming into land. It has to be relatively small aircraft that are doing this. And you want to tell me that your system is so porous, your intelligence is so poor, that these things can be coming in there and you don't know what is going on? Or perhaps, as it's been suggested, the information might have passed to the people there, the policemen there, but because of the complicity in this whole thing, they did not do anything except perhaps collect, because it has been said too that people were paid bribes, not to only turn a blind eye, but not to report the frequent landing and taking off of aircraft, and to not to report suspicious activities in the area. It is very, very worrying. It simply means that the Venezuelans can come across there too, right? Can come across, and when you catch yourself, they take over towns in Region 1 and all that. It's a frightening national security crisis that we have there. This has made it very, very evident that, and you know, again, a border like Region 1, or Region 1, a division like Region 1, you ought to have had experienced police officers. This officer that I understand, they've been very inexperienced, has no real policing experience. You ought to have someone who's very experienced, who understands that he has to have relationship with members of the community. So if Venezuelans were to come across illegally, that information can be garnered and fed to those in authority. But big problem, big problem.